Bekah, and welcome back to the Carriage house, or welcome if you are new here. And today I'm in our newly renovated kitchen. It's not quite done yet. We still have shiplap to do and a little bit more detailed work on top of here, but for most part it is done. So for those who don't know, we do live in an actual real farmhouse in Iowa that was built in 1900s. Just going to do a little tour of the kitchen here. I'm going to show you everything. My husband did do all this on his own by himself. The process has taken quite a while. Number one, we don't want to go in debt while doing renovations, so we do just a little at a time. Also too, we have 4 kids with 1 toddler and a baby. So we also homeschool too on top of everything else. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'll start with the island and I'll show you guys what's going on here. Okay, so as far as the kitchen island goes, my husband was asking me what kind of style I liked, and I really love the whole butcher block type of island. So this is birch, I believe, and he's a woodworker too, so, and he made all this. So these legs here are more of like a furniture style, but I love that look. And then in here we have our trash can, and then we have scraps for the chickens that go in here, and then the compost stuff goes in here. I forgot to mention too, all of our cabinets are from IKEA. I'm also filming this by myself, so you may notice a lot of cuts in the film and everything. In this drawer, I have our immersion blender, which is great to have in the kitchen, by the way. It's great to puree, soup. If you're making a soup or something like that, you can actually put this into the pot that you cook the soup in instead of having to, move it into a blender or whatever. But I will be doing my kitchen favorites here soon, and that was a requested video, by the way, next week, I believe. So we'll be doing that. And and these are really nice too. These are from IKEA as well, and they're great to have in the kitchen. And then in here we have a junk drawer, of course. You gotta have one of those. And then here we have foil, plastic baggies, things like that, trash bags, parchment paper, saran wrap, and things like that. So in here I just have a stock pot here. Okay, so over here, this is one of my most absolute favorite things in the kitchen. You can keep step stools, or a step stool, which I love. I thought that this was really, really creative here. I know in the past I've always had trouble finding a place to put step stools and things. And it's good for kids too. And right here is an outlet, so we can put our KitchenMaid mixer whenever we're using it. It's stored in the dining room, but we have easy access if we want to do baking during Christmas time. Put the KitchenAid mixer here to bake cookies and everything, to roll out cookies and stuff. Okay, so on the other side we have a cabinet here where we store all of our phones that need to be charging, batteries, any kind of recharge, because we do use rechargeable batteries. So this is kind of our charging station over here, and then we have our blender at the bottom here because we do make a lot of smoothies, especially for my daughter. And this one over here we keep baking sheets, muffin tins, other cutting boards, a charcuterie board here, things like that. So, and it's got these little slots here, which are nice, and my husband did do the lighting up here, which is really, really neat. When you open up the cabinet, it lights up. So, but I really like this arrangement because previously we would put baking sheets and muffin pans and all that stuff just stacked at the bottom of the stove, and you would have to go through all of them and sort them. So, and in these cabinets we don't really store too much up there. It's extra mason jars, other kinds of jars that we don't want to necessarily throw away, but we don't use quite often. There's a pestle and mortar up there too. And in this cabinet we just we have Tupperware, baby cereal, we have mugs and things like that for wintertime in there. My husband keeps energy type of stuff in here for to make energy drinks. And then we do keep sippy cups back here, and then all our bottles and things for our 9-month-old. Okay. And in this cabinet we just keep all of our coffee stuff in. So here we have coffee little pods for our Keurig. And then we have some tea here and coffee, more coffee, coffee mates. And in here we have some coffee condiment type of things like a sugar and cinnamon. My husband likes cinnamon in his coffee and things like that. In this cabinet we have coffee mugs, juice cups, glasses, wine glasses, beer mugs, all that stuff here. And this one we have bowls, plates, serving bowls, and that type of stuff. Over here I have a little nook area that I love to decorate with the seasons for fall, spring, summer. So right now I just have, it's kind of hard to decorate for summer really, so. But I just have coffee K-cups here, a little rooster lamp, our little family calendar here. We have our toaster here, a juicer that we just recently got on Amazon, and again I will be doing a kitchen favorites here really soon. And our dish strainer is right here. It's from Amazon. The company is Simple Human, I believe. But I get asked about this a lot, but it's a really good dish strainer. I think we've had it for about 10 years or so, and it's held up really, really well. Again, it'll be on my kitchen favorites. Okay, we have our wine bottles here, like a little built-in wine rack. And here we have silverware, chopsticks, all kinds of, baby spoons, orange zesters, things like that, measuring cups. And here, which I love this, and this is all IKEA, by the way, we have just more kitchen accessories. We have biscuit cutters and peelers. Got chip clips and pizza cutters, scale, and all that. And down here at the very bottom, we have a lot of the kid-related cups, things that they can easily get to. They have water for the whole day, and they each have their own cup for the whole day instead of getting out multiple glasses and whose is this and whose is that and so on. And there's bowls and plates and things like that. We have our farmhouse sink here, and then these curtains I got from World Market a long time ago, and we have just a little faux lavender plant here, hand soap. And then here we have all the cleaning type of sponges, potato scrubbers, and beneath here we have cleaning supplies. I love this. This is Simple Human too, the same brand that makes the dish strainer. So I really love that brand. But it pulls out like a little caddy here, so you can keep your cleaning supplies and everything. So. And we have some fresh lavender that my daughter picked earlier, and it smells really good. I wish you could smell this. It just smells amazing, especially if you pinch your fingers on the lavender, and it just smells so good. So in this cabinet, we have our little canning jars here. So far, we've made black raspberry jam, and we have rhubarb jam here, and more black raspberry. And then my husband made a rhubarb barbecue sauce. I think it's called Victoria sauce, which is really, really good because we have a lot of rhubarb growing. And we have a lot of black raspberries growing right now. Our red raspberries they're starting to come in right now, but we love to can whenever we can. We love to can whenever we can. Okay, and just some tea mugs here, little bowls and things. I love little bowls like this. Or we have oven mitts and extra knives, and we have a knife block, so to speak, where we keep steak knives and other kinds of knives here. Okay, in this one we have mixing bowls, and measuring cups, a French rolling pin here, and strainers. And this one we just have dishes of various kinds and sizes. Okay, in this cabinet I like to keep spices of all kinds and little mason jars, and I use a label maker to add which particular spice it is. But I love using mason jars to store spices in, because you can see the pretty colors of the spices. So, and it's good to keep them away from the heat as well. So I had them initially, I had them stored in this cabinet, but they will go rancid quicker if they're stored by heat. Okay, and here I keep cooking oils, olive oils, flaxseed, extra spices that we had left over from over here. And I do buy in bulk whenever I can at our local Amish community, which is it's great because it's less expensive. All the spices and sugars and oatmeal and all kinds of things like that. But it also helps support their community. So I do need to make another trip there to replenish my spice cabinet. But all that's up there, and then just like almond extract, vanilla extract, birthday candles, food coloring, canning items too. All that's there. And over here is our cutting board. Here I like to keep oatmeal in, gluten-free oatmeal. Our daughter has celiac disease, so our kitchen is a gluten-free kitchen. And this one we have sugar, and I usually do cane sugar or sugar in the raw, or turbinado sugar. This is white sugar because we ran out of the other, so I just have that in here. And this one is brown sugar, which is really good with oatmeal in the mornings. It's kind of hot right now though in the summer, but. And knives, salt and pepper. And then we have our stove here. And again, we still have a lot to do up here. It's not quite finished yet, but it's really nice cooking on a gas stove. I had to kind of relearn a little bit, but our microwave is right here. And then we have some more baking type of dishes. We have cake pans, pie pans, and little creme brulee dishes here. And then down here we have more, we have roasting pan, just more pans, I guess. I hope you guys enjoy the tour, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.